Hey everyone, Jamie Phillips here, Action Auto Parts. This video is sponsored by 606 Retro Designs. It's actually a t-shirt business I got. I don't make them. I come up with ideas and designs and have them made. And it really started growing, but then the junkyard really started growing. So haven't done a whole lot with my t-shirts. I still sell them, but I haven't brought out no new designs in a while. But I wanted to come on today and actually had made a video. And it was done about 6.5 minutes long. And you missed it because a bug flew in my mouth and I got gagged. But I was going to persevere. I was going to push through it. And then I accidentally hit a button on the side of my phone and shut it off. So we're going to start all over again. But the reason I want to make one today is I hit the 500 subscriber mark yesterday. And really excited, really happy about that. And I want to thank each and every one of you all that has subscribed. Those of you that hasn't yet, but you still maybe watch some of my stuff. I'm not one of those exciting, flamboyant type guys. I can put on a show if I need to. I've been in the wrestling business and I've been a radio DJ at several different stations through the years. So I can do a lot of that stuff if I wanted to, but I just want to kind of keep it somewhat real. I mean, I want us to laugh, but at the same time, just talk about cars, things like that in my junkyard. But I want to thank Salvage Outlaws. He called me, well, a couple times, and he's gave me some good advice, and it's worked. So thank you on that, and I'll get to that advice here in a minute. Barry Beamer of Beamer & Son Garage. He's always giving me shout-outs and showing me a lot of support. And so I've had a lot of people subscribe and say the Beamer man sent me. So I want to thank those. I want to thank Buck Does It, another good little channel. He's been doing some live shows and was trying to help people that's at below the 500 subscriber mark that wants to go to the No Name Nationals. And so if you want to participate, it's an event for YouTubers, but you had to have 500 subscribers, and Buck Does It has helped a bunch. And I've met a lot of great guys. I can't even begin to remember all of them, so I'm not going to try. But that helped me some because I met a lot of people that were car people, and they subscribed, and I returned the favor. But back to Salvage Outlaws, he said, make a lot of shorts. I never really had done that. And so I started making some shorts on individual cars or something like my 77 RT Aspen. I just bought this 64 International Travelall, things like that. But there's no rhyme or reason what catches somebody's attention. I mean, I've done a little Pontiac Fiero, and I've done some other ones in the Fiero, like, boom, 1,000 views. And within a week or something, 3,600 views. But overnight, I jumped like 25 subscribers. And that was crazy, for me. So been doing some shorts, trying to throw them on there, and it does help. So Salvage Outlaws told me that. And so if you're looking for adding subs, do some shorts, 15-second ones or less than a minute. But that's not going to help you on your viewer time if you're trying to get to where you monetize your account. But my goal is to get to 500, and then, of course, 1,000. I think you have to have 1,000 to apply to be monetized, but then you have to have a certain amount of view hours. So you can't make a living off of the shorts. And, of course, I don't plan on making a living off of YouTube, but I would like to be more well-known, maybe from a junkyard, and then just meet a lot of people out there too. And so if all that falls into place and I can get some money out of YouTube, that'd be great. But yesterday, me and JJ, we moved a little Pup Truck. This Ford, let me get my phone turned around without hitting the button again. It's the only one I've not got back in the junkyard, and it's just because I sold the rear end, and it's just been aggravating to try to move. But it was sitting cod wobbled, and I couldn't get my mower through there, so we yanked it down the hill, and we moved the little Fairmont wagon. So I put the International in its spot. Right now, we put the little Studebaker there. It's for sale. If somebody's interested in it's a 48 or 49 Studebaker Champion 2-door, the Starlight Coupe. All original, except for the front seats is gone. I don't have a title, but really a solid car. I do like 1,800 on it. But my channel, as I said, if it's in my description, You know, my dad had a junkyard when I was growing up back in the 60s and 70s, and I would starve to death trying to have one now if it wasn't for the internet and, you know, your Facebook marketplace and all the groups and things like that, because I get customers from states away on some of this stuff. Kind of show you my farm too. Sometimes my videos might be about my little farm. We bought 13 acres and done a lot of work on it. But there's my old 39 Lincoln Zephyr. It got a bunch of views on the short that I done. But I wanted to do a thank you for all those that's helped me reach the 500 mark. I hope that the next 500 goes a lot faster, because I've had my channel over 2 years. And when I started, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I just make a 3 or 4 minute video, 2 minute video, and just throwing them out there. So there is some keys, the title, how you title it, whatever your first image is. And with me just doing it off my phone, I've still not learned all the ins and outs on some of that. But your title, the images, that the first thing that people see, that helps. Been doing a lot of hashtagging, because there's other channels that follows those. So I'm slowly learning, and it's picking up. But I wanted to just come on and say thank you for helping me reach 500. And hopefully the 1,000 mark will come a whole lot quicker than the first 500 did, and I feel like it will. But again, my name is Jamie Phillips. I call my business Action Auto Parts. Long story, but one day we'll get into that, how I came up with that. But I wanted to just kind of really showcase what I've been trying to grow, because it was always a dream of mine. I've done a lot of things throughout my life. I quit school at 15. And like I said, I've DJ'd radio stations. I was a wrestling promoter for an independent here in Kentucky. I've owned a lot of real estate. I've had restaurants. I've been blessed, because I've done a lot of things that people say, oh, you got to have an education to do. And I had my real estate license and all that through the years. But a junkyard was kind of always that dream. Of course, I'll be 60 this coming next March, so kind of waited a little bit late in life to try it. But so far, so good. I mean, I buy a little bit of everything, and you know, a lot of this stuff. This truck was complete. That truck was complete when I got them in, and the stuff. Man, it sells. It sells off up pretty good. But I want to wrap this one up. I don't want to just keep dilly-dallying and flapping my jaws too much. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you all for helping me reach the 500 mark. I'm going to continue to try to do videos when I get out and find these cars and trucks, when we're getting them in, and of course when I get my junkyard built up and what have you. So give me a thumbs up, please. Comment, subscribe, if you will. Remember, my buddies at Auto Salvage Outlaws and Beamer & Son Garage, Buck Does It, and it's just to name a few. But you all have a great day, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.